Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and buy primary training. That'll be damage upgrade for the boomerang and the bomb. And we're gonna go bottom path on the bomb tower. That'll give us the biggest range and the most damage, I believe. Or not. Okay. Alright. Well, messed that one up. We should have just waited on Sada's ability. Man. Okay. I'm thinking, do we want to try that again? Because, yeah, I think all we really needed to do there was wait on Sada's ability. But we could try using Etienne, because that would save up some money. So we don't have to get a village for those primary towers, but the village was mostly there for the buffs anyways. So I think, let's just try it again. Just try that again. And maybe let's take the money from the top, no, from the middle path village, and then put it towards the other primary towers, because they don't necessarily need camo detection. Not right now, at least. Let's set it up again. Let's put you there. Put the bomb tower right next to Sada, and the boomerang right over here for some good coverage. So on and so forth. You could try bottom path sub. Yeah, that's not a bad option. I'm doing top path right now, because that'll allow for camo and lead popping, and it just affords us a lot of leeway if stuff gets past Sada. It'll basically just get melted right away. But yes, bottom path sub is a good tower. I do not disagree. Wish I had some more water. Should have. Man, I should have went to go get some more. Feel like I've got all this energy now. Feel like I gotta do something with my hands. Little water bottle would be nice to just take a swig out of, you know what I mean? Alright, let's do this again. Let's put you right there so we get Sana in there. Let's start making the rounds. Let's do tier 1 on everything. By the time we get to round 40, we should be good to go. I know I obviously could go middle path for the bomb tower so we can get the mob killed. Only reason I'm not doing that is because once we get past the mob, that path is not great for almost anything else. And top path or bottom path would be better. And my opinion, I think bottom path is a little more fun, but that's just me. That's just me. There's tier 1. We don't have lead, so that'll be you. I think we can put you on strong for now, since we don't get a buff out of putting you on last. And then honestly, we can keep each of these guys on first. I know the Ricochet is best on first. As far as I know, the bomb tower, bottom path is best on first. Maybe on strong too. Just target large, clusters of balloons. That'll work too. Looking pretty solid so far, though. I think let's go for the tier 4 on the bomb tower, or maybe the village. We can start upgrading that. The monkey sub isn't going to really help with popping the mob all that much, unless, again, a lot gets past Sada, but we always have her ability to use, so that's not really an issue. There's that. Let's go ahead and put the rest of our money into the village. At least tier 3 village. We'll round everything out from round 40 to round 50. And then once we have all that done, we can start worrying about this side of the map. Alrighty. There is that. That'll give us more range, pierce, and projectile speed. Good stuff there. You're not going to help with the mob too much either. And we don't have enough to get this guy up to tier 4 anyways. Yeah, see there. Just could have waited last time on Sada's ability and we would have been perfectly fine. But no. I just am too impatient sometimes, Alright. Now I think a smart move that we could make at this point, considering we have this village here, and it's reducing primary cooldowns, I believe. Yes. So primary is going to get, better ability usage, so we can leverage that, and we can get maybe a Maelstrom. Maelstrom's a pretty good tower, to be honest with you. Yeah, I would say either a Maelstrom, Absolute Zero, or maybe a Mob Eliminator. But we could always set that up on the other side as well. We can set up something similar that we had last time with 2 primary boosting villages. But for now, I think let's... I'm trying to decide between the Maelstrom and the Absolute Zero. Absolute Zero would be better for Sada and the bomb tower because it's going to freeze everything in that radius. Maelstrom is just kind of cool. Just kind of shreds everything. And, if we have it reduced or if we have the cooldown reduced, then it's going to be going off every, 5 seconds. If not, more than that. Well, you know what though? I think for the sake of survival, I think let's go for this. And I think it's a little cheaper. Maybe it's not actually. Yeah, no, never mind. It's not too expensive, but it's not. It is still more expensive than the Maelstrom somehow. So that'll be that. I'm pretty sure this ability is already getting cooled down a little bit. Yeah. Tier 1 upgrades for free, increased range, and reduced ability cooldowns, yeah. Cool. So we're already seeing that buff here. What do we want to set up on this other side here? I think I did mention at some point a Monkey Ace would be nice. Ninja Alchemist would be cool. Pretty Spike Factory. Talked about that not getting good coverage. But we can put you like there. That's probably about the best place I can put you. We'll get a Ninja Alchemist, because that will boost the Spike Factory as well. Pirate Lord. I like the sound of that. Got it. Yeah, I would go Super Brittle. I think Super Brittle is probably the best choice we could have made for the Ice Monkey, to be honest. Only reason I'm not is because of the ability cooldown. So we can spam Absolute Zero once we get that and the village. I'm actually going to go ahead and save for the village now, because that'll get us an extra attack as well. So that should cover us for the next maybe 10 rounds while we work on this side right here. What about Ninja Provide? What is that? Shinobi only on Ninja? Shinobi. I gotta look that one up. Increases attack speed and pierce of nearby ninjas. Oh, so you're saying... Oh, I see what you're saying. Put all the ninjas around the alchemist so we get, like, way too many... way too many ninjas. That could work. I think that's a good idea. It's just a little expensive in chimps. But we can try to make that work. It's actually not a bad strategy at all. I've never thought about that. I might have to steal that. Maybe for the next game? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Let's just put you on strong so you can thin out the forces for us. So now let's start upgrading everything here. Spike Factory is always a tricky one because I never know which one I want. I like all of them. For chimps, I think top or bottom would be better than middle. I've tried middle path before and it didn't really work. Top path, I think, is my first choice, but it is quite expensive. So let me hold on that. Alchemist, let me go ahead and upgrade you. Get your stuff out of the way. If you made middle path village before round 59, then you don't need sub top path. I mean, yeah, that's true. The sub wasn't for that, though. We got the sub so we can just afford a little more relaxation, basically. But you're not wrong, though. Alright, so you're buffing all of these guys here. We want Shinobi Tactics on you, at least. Well, I guess we'd have to get Shinobi on all of them, huh? Oh, wait, what if we did, like... Let me think here. What if we did, like, 4 or 5 of these guys, right? And then put... the Grandmaster down here. So it's getting buffed by like 4. Yeah, I think 4 of these guys. And we still have all the other guys to make up for any lack of damage we might have. So, what do we want first? I think Pirate Lord is gonna go first. Set you up. We're gonna have to save some money if we want balloon sabotage. Honestly, I'm gonna put all these guys on last. That might work out. There you go. So we want you up to tier 4 on top path. Keep you on first. This is starting to look pretty nice here. Also, Ice Monkey can be put on water. And some extra tips when doing Alchemist. The 402 wastes money. No, it doesn't. What do you mean? He's got little acid pools on the track. That's like extra damage. Unless you mean they don't do that much damage, which I guess could be true, but I like it. Okay. So that's working. It's probably going to be fine. I do want top path on the Spike Factory. We're still looking pretty healthy in terms of where we're at and our money and everything, so let's start working on tier 5s a little bit. I'm going to do the Ice Monkey first, so we leverage that ability. And then we're going to go... either save up for another tier 5, or buy all of these tier 4s so we can spam those as well. But that is like $25,000, almost $30,000, so spare tier 5 we can save up for, basically. Right, let's see how fast we get this. Yeah, that is... That's pretty nice. That's nice. I like that. Great, so let's start upgrading you first before we buy another tier 5. So then, let's think about if we were to spend 30,000 here on these ninjas, where else could we spend that 30,000, basically, if not on the ninjas? Because now that we're getting to around 90, we're going to need something to take care of all the DDTs. And that's after we buy the spiked mines, of course. So let's see, you cost 35,000. That's an easy purchase right there. That'll get us past around 95 pretty easily. You cost 24,000. That's not bad at all, actually. That could probably get us past everything that doesn't have a DDT. Let's see. You cost 30,000. I think I wouldn't buy this one, because it's not going to afford us that much more damage that it's going to shred like ZOMGs. It's not going to do all that. So maybe let's not buy that one. Permanent Brew I don't think is worth 50,000. Obviously it's convenient, but I don't think it's worth quite $50,000. Grandmaster Ninja I think also probably not worth it. It's a little over our budget, and it doesn't really shred through BFBs or ZOMGs like that. Pirate Lord. I think Pirate Lord could be a good one. So let's say it's either going to be the ninjas, Pirate Lord, the Bomb Tower, or the Glaive, I think. So out of those, What do I want? You just need 2 or 3 balloon sabotages? Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. Just to buy one of them. Or a couple of them. Okay. Clearly we are not making enough money to buy anything, but so I have this, which is effectively the same as a balloon sabotage, kind of. So that kind of makes up for that. Let's cut the balloon sabotage then. Let's just use the ice ability when we can. And I think let's buy the Glaive Lord because it can pop everything, including DDTs, which the bomb tower cannot. And the Pirate Lord is great and all, and it'll get us past whatever we need it to, except for the BAD, I think. Which the Glaive Lord, I'm pretty sure, can get us past the BAD. So, in my opinion, I think this is going to be the best option for our money. Otherwise, we're going to just have to lose and try this all again. Which is not uncommon for chimps. I feel like they set it up that way. So they force you to learn the mechanics of late game, basically. Yeah, look at that. Sweet. Okay. Another 4,000 bucks about. Gonna be tight, I think. Round 98 tends to give us some problems, but get it done. Can't sell anything, so if anything, if we lose, we'll say let's cut one of these shinobi tactics, and that should give us at least a couple thousand more. Oh no, we got it. Oh, we got it. Oh! There it is, baby. There it is. I had it. I wasn't nervous at all. I was not shaking in my boots at all. Yes. Oh, that's so satisfying. We haven't had a... Well, it wasn't the first attempt, but considering we lost early game that first attempt, that's very satisfying to finally get through a chimps game and not lose at the very end. Oh my goodness. Wow. Alright. So there's that. Oh. Man, I just bumped the hell out of my microphone. I did not mean to do that. So I guess now we have some more hard games if we want to do Lotus Island. These wouldn't be too bad. I think half cash on Lotus Island might be a little hard, but alternate balloon rounds probably isn't that bad. Otherwise, we have a little bit of time to either start an Odyssey or do a quest. Because we've been working on the quests just a little bit. And, you know, we do have quite a bit to get through, so. Ooh, and we get another little cash boost there with that achievement. Let's go. Love to see that. So, let's see what's going on in the Odyssey first. See what we got here. Because if I start it, I already know I'm going to have to finish it off stream. So let's see. We're on hard. We have to get to around 45. Double HP mobs. And the mobs are twice as fast. That's not too bad, considering we only have to get to around 45. Around 60 and regrow rates are increased massively, and they're all regrows. Okay. It's an interesting one. We'd have to pick a good hero for that, I think. Reverse on hard to get around 80. Mob health, speed is increased, and balloon speed is increased. Okay, we might start hitting a wall here. ABR to around 100 on Ancient Portal? I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Polyphemus. I don't really like Polyphemus, to be honest with you. And we have double HP mobs. Of course we do. Yeah, I mean, I think the first 3 maps are totally doable. These ones, though, I don't know about that. Double HP mobs on Polyphemus with extra health and speed is kind of crazy. I wish you good luck for the next map. See ya. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome in, Ninja Monkey. Hello. How you doing? We're just about to either start an Odyssey or do some quests, and I think we're just going to do some quests, because, like, I don't know if I can finish this Odyssey if I start it. I'll have to come back to that. Maybe do that off stream. Just gonna take it a bit easy for now, though, and do some quests. How's the 100% going? Pretty good. The goal is to get all the achievements, which we're steadily working towards. We have most of them at this point. Get all the black borders, which is going to take the longest, I think, because we're still on the beginner maps. We haven't even touched intermediate, advanced, or expert. I'm going to unlock all the skins, which I'm slowly working on. I have a couple. But I gotta, you know, save up some money for all of that. And get all the monkey knowledge points, which is going pretty well. Takes a while to level up at this point, but this is going pretty well. All black borders is frying you? Well, yeah, I gotta get all the medals, obviously. Come on now. I mean, it's gonna fry me once we get to, like, the advanced maps. I already know that, but so far, it's going, I'll tell you that. But today, we'll just do some quests. We'll take it easy, because we gotta get these done at some point. I just haven't taken the time to do them all that much. Alright, so let's start with the ones that I've already gotten some progress on. I've got to round out this Mermonkey one, and I've got to round out this She-Ra Adora one. The She-Ra one I thought was kind of weird. I don't know, there's something about it that I couldn't get past. I think the Mermonkey one was just, I didn't have time to finish it. I hope. I hope it's not too bad. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. I could remove that. Okay. I could remove that. Is that telling me I can remove the seaweed or the rock entirely? Because if that rock stays there, that's pretty helpful. I don't want to spend the money right now, though.